Hey, what's up? Good morning. How we doing? Let's get going. Oh, I need to get my meds.
You said the tribe was on the brink of extinction. What happened?
After the massacre at the Proving, a great war party was sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
We didn't change any meds. One second, gotta take my meds this morning. Ugh. Some of the influx from Spider-Man. You guys checked out a little bit of my Fortnite. I appreciate that. It's not one of my personal most popular, but it's one of my personal favorites. That game's got a lesson in every single round. That's what I love about it. Always learning, always doing something different, something new. Learned if I start getting frustrated with it, it's just it's time to go to bed. But we still have to have a game like this. So there'll always be a main game like a Spider-Man or like this. We're going to try to clear this up for the sequel coming out. And so she went to open this door. It didn't open for her because of corruption. Maybe she needs some WD-40. I'm going to do a little... I had a doctor's appointment, so I didn't get a wake and bake. It would have been rude. Now I get a bake. Open that oven door.
How was the war party defeated?
The killers do not fight alone. Somehow they have a power over the machines, corrupting, driving them mad.
St. Killers got away?
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the Hymn of Atonement and beg for All Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
What's your plan?
This was my plan. To show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. Let me do the talking.
It is done?
Yes. I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy. Told her to heal the corruption. Ha!
But how is she to do that?
She will have to journey beyond our sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister!
For once, Lansra, join with us.
I am not a thing.
Sin, not mine. Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again.
Aloy, By the holy grace of the one goddess, we hereby anoint you a seeker of the Nora tribe.
No barrier can now stay you from your sacred task. May All Mother protect you and sustain you. Stay true. I will make ready for the hymn. Our hopes lie with you.
Tirsa, what's a seeker?
You are. And here is your mark. In times of great need, the High Matriarchs may anoint a seeker. A worthy brave sent forth to accomplish a great purpose. No matter where that purpose might take her.
Even beyond the borders of the sacred land?
Yes. And with the right to return when you are done, or as the need arises.
Cool. I love a title. She's a seeker now. So she'd be curious, so I can go anywhere.
So I can go anywhere at all. No restrictions.
Even to forbidden places, like the tainted lands beyond All Mother's sight. Or the ruins of the metal world.
I see. Why are the lands beyond Nora territory called tainted?
Is it not obvious? Our land is sacred. We live in sight of the one goddess, All Mother, source of all that lives. Beyond her...
Man, look at the eyes and the mouth sink.
Spiritually tainted. That is why it is against tribal law to leave. But the Seeker blessing will protect you.
Those eyeballs are insanely real. And they don't see anything. There is zero perception to that thing that we're looking at right now. Look at those eyes. Wow.
Why are the ruins of the metal world forbidden?
They are blighted places, Aloy. Dark and wicked.
Dark
Like the children
and
of
wicked.
Metal who built them. When they rebelled and tried to murder All Mother, her wrath leveled their cities, but could not cleanse their sin. Their ancient spite haunts those ruins, ready to ensnare anyone foolish enough to enter them.
But I've been in a ruin. It looked a lot like the inside of All Mother.
That cannot be so.
It is.
Then, this is something beyond my understanding. I will trust you to reveal the truth.
Have there been other Seekers?
There have, but they are rare, and most who set out are never heard from again.
Was Rost a Seeker?
No, not a seeker.
What are you not telling me?
This is not the time, Aloy. Perhaps another day.
What was done with Rost's body?
I'm afraid there was very little left to recover. But what there was, we buried at the place where he raised you, with flowers on the grave.
Thank you. You said the Nora sent a war party after the killers.
Yes, but it was ambushed and overrun. Very few escaped alive. And most that did were wounded.
Do you know where the killers went?
No, but you could ask Varl, one of the braves guarding the gates of the Embrace. He survived the ambush. He would know more.
So many have suffered. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is most important is for you to fulfill the purpose All Mother has intended for you.
I don't know what that means any more than you do.
Then you must find out. If, however, you sense that part of your purpose is to help the tribe, by all means do so. I have no doubt you will find people in need throughout the Embrace.
should be on my way.
From here, you must go to the gates of the Embrace. Speak to Varl, and he will point the way to Meridian. If any Nora tries to stand in your way, Aloy, make sure they know you are a Seeker.
Oh, I will. Thank you, Tirsa, for all you've done.
May All Mother bless you and watch over you.
Nora Faithful, we will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins that brought such misery on the tribe. When we hear the matriarchs lift their voices, we will join ours to theirs.
But for how much longer? Corruption has spread too far. How could the Carja Faithless close the border while the corruption spreads? Goddess, forget them.
The outcast girl. So she survived her wounds.
You know, if I... So you're all pretty screwed. You're all pretty screwed. And rude. This Outlander shit is pretty lame. Not enjoyable. Lo, you wake up every day going, this place is so welcoming, so warm. You make it hell for Outlanders. So, maybe stop that shit. I'll go save you now.
She saved many lives. The tribe is lucky to have her.
There you go. Thank you. Go tell them that. Go tell the mean one. She called me like a dirtbag. It's hard to try to save your life when call me a dirtbag. I think she should make that speech. They're like, oh, so you're gonna save us? Yeah, but all that Outlander stuff? Rude. Rude.
I'll find a use for you.
Outlander! You must contend with he who is behind the rose. I love Children of the Corn. It's such a creepy movie. It's a bit apocalypto. And it's got Linda Hamilton in it. So that's a win. You dare blaspheme the word Malachi? I now speak for he who is behind the rose. Kill the woman. Outlander.
Aloy! Aloy!
If you've never seen Children of the Corn, you really should check it out. It is a blast. Blast from the past. 'Cause we're kind of into cults now more than when that movie came out. There's like American History cult. There's all kinds of movies on Jim Jones. Kesha basically says she's a cult. But like when you look at like the Bible and you go, well, I want to write a really scary story. What should I base it on? Well, the Bible says this happens if you start a cult and it's actually done. Yeah, they all die. So you could do a movie like that and it'll be really creepy because cults are creepy and they don't end well. I mean, it called, and it hasn't ended not bad, but it just hasn't ended not well yet.
No space.
I'd say give it time, but that's not nice.
I heard the rumors, but I didn't know for sure until I saw you just now.
Yep, I'm the hero.
Glad to see you're okay. And you're even wearing the tunic I stitched for you. I'm honored.
What sort of rumors did you hear?
That you were wounded. Expected to die. And then High Matriarch Tirsa insisted that you be allowed to heal inside All-Mother. Huh. That caused a stir. Only matriarchs are allowed to enter the mountain. But you deserve the honor. The survivors had told everyone how you fought to save them.
I wasn't the only one to fight.
No. They spoke of Bast and Vala, too.
And Rost, the man who raised me. He fought to save me, and he died for it.
The survivors didn't speak of him, but I remember him. He was there that day when you saved me. I remember he stepped in front of you when my father started yelling. If by dying he saved your life, Aloy, I don't think he regretted it.
Well, that's a nice thing for him to say. That's a very nice thing to say.
I need the gate opened.
Do you have any idea how dangerous it is out there?
I need to pass through.
You'll have to talk to Resh then, up on the wall. He's the new war chief. I'm not sure he'll help you.
Why wouldn't Resh help me?
Well, he says mean things about you.
That I'm a motherless curse, an outcast, that sort of thing?
Yeah. I wish he hadn't been made war chief, but Sona disappeared after the ambush. They say she went after the killers all by herself.
Who is Sona?
Sona was the tribe's war chief, but she went missing after the war party was ambushed. You probably saw her at Mother's Heart. A tall, lean woman with dark skin and long white hair. Her daughter ran in the proving, but she died.
Was Vala her daughter?
Yes, she was. I liked her.
So did I. What's the danger in the embrace? Are the killers still there?
No. They're long gone. The war party went after them, but the killers slaughtered them. They have some evil power over the machines. They corrupt them, make them fight at their side.
And these corrupted machines, they're loose in the embrace?
Some have broken through. And from what I hear, it's even worse outside the embrace. Believe me, this is no time to go traveling.
What are you doing here with a bow and spear, Teb? You're a Stitcher, not a Brave.
Most of our Braves are dead or wounded, Aloy. Someone has to defend Mother's Watch, so I thought I'd help out. I should be okay. Just as long as I don't try to run any Brave trails, right?
I should be on my way, Teb.
May All-Mother protect.
Killers still roam free. Oh, Mother, help us find them.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
I recognize you from the proving. You saw Boss shatter my trophy, and you did nothing.
You would speak ill of the dead? Truly you have no shame.
I nearly put an arrow through your eye.
And you threaten me in front of witnesses? When the High Matriarchs hear of this, you'll be an outcast all over again.
I've been anointed a seeker, so open the gate.
You, a Seeker? Have Tirsa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the Proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain? No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
If you think Tirsa and Jezza are traitors, why don't you head up the mountain and say that to their faces? Or do you only talk big when your superiors aren't around?
I am the Nora War Chief.
And I am a Seeker, so do as you're told and open the gate.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
What was that?
Sound the alarm!
By the goddess, what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
Brace yourselves! What have you brought on us now, you motherless curse? Kill them, Braves! Kill them all! Braves, ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon!
Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Attack! Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
Yeah, dude, that was some combat. Whoa.
How does a machine like that take control of all those Striders?
Get some looting.
I need to know how that machine took possession of those Striders.
Okay. Can I loot, please? I get it. I get that. I get it.
Maybe my focus can tell me
I
how
get
that
it.
machine controlled the other ones.
Thank our mother, that's all.
know I had enough fire arrows? Looting.
How does it possess other machines? What's its secret? How'd you do it? Show me. You made them obey you. How? This. You did it with this. It's connecting to my focus. Then I could use this. It's worth a shot. Couple loops of wire. Looks like it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Aloy, how did you do that? You killed that demon. Pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it controls other machines. I think I figured it out. But I need to test it on a machine.
Plenty of striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
Exactly. And the gates are where I'll be headed anyway. I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but...
But what?
I think you're a blessing from All Mother. No matter what Ref says.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. And my thoughts go with you.
Nice.
Graves, I want that gate repaired immediately. I don't care if you have to bandage it together. Get it done.
Be gone, outcast.
It's spreading. The corrupted machines. They're everywhere.
I need to find a machine. Test this override device. Do you need help?
You're the one who survived the proving. Yes, I do need help. 10 years ago, my brother was cast out. His sentence ended, but he didn't come back. His camp was empty and covered in blood.
You said your brother's camp was soaked with blood?
The Braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead? Or maybe just wounded? Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
What are you doing out here all alone?
Each day I cut a notch on the wall so I knew Brom's sentence was over. Then I cut 3 more. But he still hadn't come back. I begged the matriarchs to send Braves to find him, and all they found was a blood-soaked camp. The Braves said he must be dead, but I have to know the truth. So I came out looking for him.
Why was your brother cast out?
Brom was always a little different. A little touched. One of the hunters had a cruel heart and never let him alone. I was gone but an hour, and the hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brom struck back with a rock and split the man's skull. Spirits made him do it, he said. Whispers of the forgotten. It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
What do you mean, forgotten?
All Mother curses blasphemers who won't repent, banishing them from her eternal memory. Those lost spirits are the forgotten. Brom used to say they spoke to him, told him to do things. It was such a burden for him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
I'll do what I can to find your brother.
You will? Then let me come with you. I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
I'm faster on my own.
If that is how it must be, just find him then. Please.
Coming down steady as a drumbeat. Never know when I might need these.
Oh, look at the water. Wow. Really looks like liquid.
Yeah, them soon enough. Should have brought a cart.
Here's this camp. Cool.
But no body. There's gotta be more to this. Looks like a few drops of blood went away from the camp.
Need to turn the voice up. I hope he's alive.
Whose knife is this? Did someone attack Brom with it?
Whoa, look at that
Blood
mountain.
leading away from here. There, a bucket. Did someone bring the blood to the camp?
It's a bucket of blood?
But whoever left it must have also left tracks.
Cool. Whoa. That is cool. Whoa. I had somebody ask about my face cam. I don't have the new webcam yet. I gotta wait for the VR and the webcam. It was hard enough to get the PlayStation 5, so it's probably going to take a while to get that camera too. I can't wait to get the new VR headset, man. That's going to be cool. Fan on the inside of it. That's huge. I'm a sweater, so that's part of the reason I don't play much of my VR. Is just I sweat. But the next version has a fan in it. I didn't play like all the games though.
Go quietly. blood from the camp came from this boar. If Brahm did this, why does he want people to think he's dead? And why desecrate the shrine? Who are those scrappers for them?
Yeah.
Looks like it was a watcher. If it's Brahm, he definitely knows how to handle a spear. Okay.
Give me 1 second, I gotta use the restroom. Tungsten, what a game. Dude, that was fun. That wasn't even overwhelming, that was fun. I thought for sure those guys were gonna kick my ass. Come on. No way. What is that? Huey. Movie. The old game to the new game coming up this month. free on the wayward son. There'll be plenty for them. You'll be don't you cry no more. Super duper doo boom 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 boom. Super duper duper doo boom 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 boom. Super duper doo boom 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 boom. Super duper doo boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom.
They're heading back.
Here we now, always remember. You ask me, I don't know. Shooby dooby doo 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 boo boo doo. Shooby dooby doo 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 doo.
We're almost an outcast for a long time. Why take food and gear now? It's the supplies from the cache. Why would they take them and just throw them away?
I will. I'll kill myself.
There he is.
I'll kill myself before I hurt her.
Dude, your sister wants you.
I won't listen. Not until you promise.
Dude.
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her. You're not a spirit. What do you want?
I want you to step away from the edge, Brom.
No. Leave me alone. Can't you see I need time to think? How am I supposed to think when everybody is shouting at me?
So many voices to listen to. It must make your head hurt. I promise my voice will be soft and soothing.
A soft voice, like Alara's. It's been so long. Years. Yes. Yes, I will listen.
That's better. Now tell me, what's troubling you?
Spirits of the forgotten. Souls cursed by the All-Mother. Their voices never let me be. They want me to do things. Hurt people. If I go back to the Nora, they might make me hurt Alara. And I'll kill myself before I let that happen.
Do you have to listen to the spirits, Brom?
They're speaking to me right now. Oh is with me. They take care of me. Keep me company. Help me. Except when they scream. Like when that hunter knocked me down. Crush his skull with the rock, they said. And I did.
Brom. You're alive. Oh, Mother be praised. I'm sorry I followed you, but I had to make sure he was all right.
No. No. No! Please, sister, I can't protect you!
I need no protection from you, Brom.
He fears these spirits that he hears will turn him against you. Unless your voice can quiet them?
Yes, just as it was before. He only ever hurt someone once, and it was provoked.
I don't want to hurt you. But the Forgotten, their whispers, they fill my head with screams.
Brom isn't ready to return to the Nora. But I don't think he'll hurt you, Alara.
There's a place where I can stay. A cave on All Mother Mountain. I suppose you could visit me there, so long as I'm strong.
You will be, Brom. I'll help you. Thank you, Aloy. I'll take care of him now. May you walk in All Mother's eternal memory, and may the Forgotten leave you be.
Stocking up. Striders. I can test the override device on them. Should go in quiet. Didn't go through all of this to wind up trampled by a frightened herd. Nice and quiet. Okay, here it goes! Come on, come on. It worked! There we go. That a boy. That's more like it. This Strider is fast! This beats walking. Sounds of fighting. I should try overriding other kinds of machines. Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use for them.
Watch yourselves! Bring it closer! Closer!
Varl, I take it?
Am I seeing things? Or were you riding that Strider when you came through the gate?
I was. It's hard to explain.
I imagine so. Strange times we live in. We who've survived. I recognize you, of course. Aloy, the outcast who won the proving. I'm glad to see you survived your wounds.
High Matriarch Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
The capital of the Carja Sundom? You seek exile?
No. A traitor named Olin. The Matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after him.
Huh. Well, then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The trail is dangerous. Ever since the War Party massacre, our lands go unpatrolled, and our borders unguarded. We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
Ugh. Only because Sona went missing. Now, I'd go after her myself, but she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
You said the trail is dangerous. What sorts of dangers?
Almost too many to name. The killers are still out there, and somehow they've corrupted the machines, spreading madness.
Yes, I've seen it myself.
Bandits, too. Cutthroats who snuck across the border to prey on us. The word is, there's a camp in the metal ruins upriver.
Sounds like I need to craft more arrows. You said I won the proving. How did you know that?
I spoke to survivors. They said you fought bravely, as did Bast. And my sister.
Your sister was Vala? I'm very sorry. I liked her. I think we might have even become friends. If we'd had a chance.
Thank you. She died saving others. There is no better death.
You said the war party was massacred. How?
When word came of the attack on the Proving, War Chief Sona assembled a war party to give chase. But in their haste to get vengeance, some braves broke rank and raced ahead, straight into a trap. A pack of crazed machines, seething with corruption, fell upon the braves and savaged them. War Chief Sona led a countercharge and destroyed the machines, but by then the killers were gone, and our losses were extreme.
You said War Chief Sona is missing?
Even when the war party was massacred, she wouldn't give up the chase. She called for volunteers and went after the killers.
You didn't volunteer?
Of course I did, but Sona denied me that. She ordered me to see the wounded back to the Embrace, and to guard this gate, to guard the Embrace with my life. That was days ago, and since then there's been no word from her.
So there's no way to know if she's alive or dead.
If anyone could survive out there, it would be her. Sona's prowess is legend, an unbending spear to measure ourselves against.
Sounds like she sets a high standard.
Oh, you have no idea. She's my mother.
I should be on my way.
Aloy, before you make the journey...
These are awesome conversations.
Is there any chance you could search for...
I'm getting lost in it when they talk.
...leads her leadership? I'd go after her myself if she hadn't commanded me to hold this gate at all costs.
Where was she last seen?
The War Party massacre site. A wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst, on this side of the river. You might be able to pick up her trail there. Now, she went after the killers who attacked the Proving, who killed those we love, who tried to kill you.
I get it, Varl. I'll see what I can do.
May the goddess protect.
whole life. All of it in the embrace. The world just got bigger. But also more dangerous. This is as high as we go? Okay. Calm, calm. Just go about your business. My focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it. Is that a corpse next to it? Those ruins. That must be Devil's Thirst. A study of the old ones. Of the metal road. Sproul said War Chief Sona went after the killers from the Proving. Maybe I should try to find her. military camp. I bet this village has seen better days.
Off on some secret business, are you? Oh, sure you can't say. Goddess bless you.
Next time, I'll remember what the matriarchs decreed.
Killed so many, and we don't even know why.
So many wounded. The tribe's been hit hard.
Some things.
Here she is. They made her a seeker. Come here, girl. Let's have a look at you.
Our mother has forsaken us.
Curiosities for dreamers.
Why are we even wondering? The killers must
What
be
happened to you, Hunter? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm grateful for this wound. It's a lesson I won't forget. And you should heed it too.
How's that?
I was chasing a galloping grazer, so intent on my prey that I didn't see where I was going. Right to the threshold of a cauldron.
A cauldron? What's that?
Ah, you're from inside the Embrace, so you've never seen one. A cauldron is a sort of door, I guess. No one knows what lies beyond. Some say machines are made inside. Others think they're dens of evil, where the spirits of the metal devils linger. Same thing, I suppose. Whatever they are, they're forbidden.
You mentioned a lesson before. What did that wound teach you?
As I stood before the cauldron, my prey scampered off, and I stared, dumb with wonder. For a moment, I was a child again, wrapped from stories told by hunters at the campfire. I had a powerful desire to see what was inside. That's when the Watcher attacked. Cauldrons are guarded, you see. I barely fought it off, and got the scrape as a reminder. There's a reason the matriarchs forbid those places, and not just because they're dangerous. We weren't meant to see what's inside. I'll never waver again. This scar will see to that.
But for a moment you felt something. A sense of discovery. Are you so sure that's a bad thing?
Has to be, right? Or I wouldn't have been punished.
Where can I find this cauldron?
My point is, you shouldn't.
Then describe the place I should avoid.
You're a clever one. But not so clever as to heed my warning, I see. Fine. You're grown. I can't stop you. It's dead north of here, past the red drifts, built into the side of a mountain. Just remember, I told you to stay away.
All that screaming in the blood. My time to come soon.
The machines. They've been driven mad.
Curiosities for dreamers, not for braves.
The girl with the mark of a seeker. The Sentinel saw you coming.
You're
Wow.
right. Varl told me you'd know the way
Cool
The
NPC.
capital. West will take you to it, but their soldiers will stop you long before you get there.
They can try.
No, what I mean is there's a Karja fort that guards the pass between east and west. Word is, the Karja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machines infesting our sacred land.
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border?
I suppose. But I can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley, all by yourself.
I'm good with a bow.
For your sake? Better than good, I hope.
So I'll find this Karja fort to the west? And beyond that, Meridian?
Yes, the Karja call the place Day Tower. It's not far from the Forsaken Village.
What Forsaken Village?
It had a name once, not that it matters now. I was born there.
What happened to it?
The war. The Karja destroyed in one of their red raids. I was 15 at the time. I got away, others weren't so lucky. The Nora withdrew to this place, Mother's Crown. Relinquished our claim on the valley. Even now, with the war behind us, we've left the valley be. A kind of buffer between the Sundom and our sacred land.
How far has the corruption spread?
I've seen it myself in machines at the head of the valley, and there's been word of corrupted machines in the south, too. Whatever the corruption is, it doesn't just affect machines. It burns flesh and sickens the injured.
Do the corrupted machines have any weaknesses?
Fire seems to affect them more than ordinary machines. A small mercy. This is a curse only the goddess can lift.
Unless we find out what's behind it and put a stop to it.
The matriarchs have spoken, Aloy. All we can do is fight, and pray to the goddess.
Mother's crown guards the edge of the sacred land, right? So do you see a lot of foreigners here?
Yes. Not here in the village itself, of course, but in the valley beyond. Since the war ended, foreigners have been allowed in the valley, and Nora can trade with them, if they choose. It's a kind of in-between place, neither foreign nor sacred land. If you're curious, visit Hunter's Gathering. It's little more than a heap of dingy shelters and tents, but foreigners use it as a way station.
Sounds like a place where I could find out more about Meridian. So you're in charge of the defenses here?
Mother's crown defends itself. During the war, it survived 15 assaults, broke 3 invasions. We will endure.
Trying to live up to glorious pasts has a way of getting people killed.
You wouldn't know this, but I won the proving the year I ran. Like you, I started off behind, had to find a shortcut. I barely made it, crossed the finish line with a broken ankle.
This isn't the proving, Maria. This is real.
You missed my point. Getting posted to Mother's crown? It was the boon I requested. My prize for winning. Trying to live up to the glory of the Nora hasn't killed me yet. But if it has to, I'm willing.
I should be going.
All right. Be careful out there, Aloy. I hope you find whatever it is you're after.
Goddess, show us mercy. Do not let your faithful children be forgotten. All our songs turn to silence.
I hope the matriarchs approve my
It hurts now, but I'm all the wiser for it.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
You're the Seeker. The one who was an outcast. My hunting party. My party has... You fought the killers, didn't you? The ones that attacked in the Proving. You saved many lives.
I wish I could have saved everyone.
Did you... How far did you follow the killers?
What are you getting at? Are you worried your hunting party has been killed?
There are worse things than being killed.
What's worse than being killed?
I'm not like you. I can't live as an outcast. I'm afraid. My friends went into the ruins. I can't go there, or I will be cast out. But I can't abandon them either.
What was your hunting party doing?
After the Proving, we were so angry. We wanted to strike back. And those corrupted machines left tracks we could follow. We caught up to them at dusk. We fought with all our burning hatred. But in the dark and chaos, I couldn't see everything. They stampeded, and then I was alone. I ran back here, but my party is...
Your party is...
gone.
Tell me what you want. Speak plainly.
Find my friends. We were so eager to fight the corrupted machines, we didn't realize we'd reached the edge of the ruins. You're a Seeker. You can enter Devil's Thirst without judgment. But please, have pity on us. Don't tell anyone we were there.
You have nothing to worry about on that end, trust me. I'll see what I can do about your friends.
Some things are beyond our ken. I'll know better next time.
focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it.
Oh, that's how you stop it.
Grave arrows in these machines must have caused a stampede. These machine tracks lead into the ruins, along with human footprints.
Thirsty. She would totally benefit from a camel pack. Where are they?
another signal. I'm picking up another signal.
Dude. Yeah. All right. Where's the other one? Did it.
You're that brave who was out.
I did it, Tug.
What are you doing here?
Your friend Den told me to come find you. Why are you up there?
The Sawtooth ripped our packs from us. Me. Us. Without weapons, this was the best we could manage. Thank you so much for destroying it. Now we can get home. One thing.
You won't tell anyone you saw us here, will you?
I didn't. At least, not your friend. Need any help getting down?
We'll go back on our own. Don't take this the wrong way, but maybe we shouldn't be seen with you, or they might figure us out.
It's heavy. World's going white. Forget about traveling light. Keep that for later. I can't spare the weight.
Hey, this quest was fun. Oops. This was a fun quest. The sawtooths were hard, but it wasn't impossible. That was a really good side quest. Just right difficulty to frustrate, but I mean, if I'm awake, I did that. I mean, if this looks like this, imagine the sequel that comes out in like a week. Your boys are on the way back there, guy.
I found your friends, you know where. They'll be back shortly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a relief. You won't tell anyone, will you?
Relax. The matriarchs are up singing the Hymn of Atonement. I think you're safe.
You're right. The hymn atones for all of us. Thank you.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
Mother, protect us. The Karja have sealed off the valley to save themselves from corruption.
Next time, I'll remember what the matriarchs decreed.
They say she fought like a sawtooth.
Give me 1 second, baby. Chugging some energy drink.
Good. I can use this. They're angry. Low and quiet does it. Forsaken village that Maria spoke of. Some shells. Here they come. Corrupted Watchers.
Oh, cool. Yeah, okay. Sometimes I'm just not very good at some video games, and this one is one of them. Love the story and the map and everything, so I'm at defeat here and try to ease into the game. Probably turn some trophies off, but I'd rather make progress than get upset and game rage or something like that. If I find it too difficult, that's the whole reason we have difficulty settings, is to adjust the story for the user. So she's gonna find this next encounter much easier. God bless her. She'll get it.
Those machines. I can see the corruption coming off of that smoke. Clear them out. No room. Poison seems almost to eat away at metal. Maybe that's what drives the machines mad. Might find a way to use it someday.
Used to see that as just like not an option, but it's totally an option. That's why we have difficulty settings. Should probably do the same thing on the Witcher series, and I might actually be able to play that game. I love story difficulty. That's the best. It's more. It just turns it to more like I'm reading a book, more like I'm watching a movie. Beautiful.
Here they come. Corrupted Watchers.
Alright, babies, I'll be back.
Hey, booby. You gotta hit up the weed store. And remember what I asked? Yeah, you're so much fun. Thank you. I have my vape. I'm still using it. I was getting my butt kicked by this game, and rather than turn it off, you know what I did? I put it on story mode. Obviously, I just need to see the story. I want to have fun, and I don't see it as like some big defeat or I got to yell at the game or anything. Yeah, it's just put it. That's why it's there. People like me. Yummy. Those things look so yummy.
Yeah. And those won't hurt your tummy. I think it was just so much stuff so late at night.
Completely forgot. Yeah.
Forgot we can't do that late at night.
Yep. Could have been worse, but wasn't.
Yeah.
So.
We managed it. So we know if you have that, it has to be a lunch, not a dinner.
Yeah. It's good.
We have to continue drinking water.
Yeah.
So I love you.
I love you.
I'm gonna go get an oil change, go to Safeway, go to a couple stores, get your weed and stuff, and.
Cool.
So I'll be a couple hours.
Oh, Rockstar? Rock stars?
Huh?
You got some rock stars?
Just a couple. We're gonna start trying to.
Okay.
Slow down on those.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Tungsten, you know why I'm so excited? Because that's how I got through Jedi. I'd be able to play Dark Souls if they had a story mode. Because it'll be like Guitar Hero. It'll be like Guitar Hero. I'll hit a point that the combat's so easy that I'll naturally need to put it back up. But right now, I'm not progressing story-wise, so I love that setting is there. But there was only like 3 things here. That is so cool. No sawtooth, no nothing like that. Cool. Very cool. What is that? Whoa, he's like a bull. Cool. Come on, Ben. Let's go. So we have 2 different points here. Let's see what this one is. Marker for what? Just a random marker I put up. And I already think I can put it just a little bit up from, I'll put it on easy. Yeah. So it was a bull, I'm proud of you. Good job. A bandit cow. That sounds like it might be a problem.
It's getting thick. I'm waiting for rain.
Oh. Look at that snow.
Turn back, bro! These machines are dangerous!
Yeah, there we go. Fun and doable, but challenging and hard.
Will you open the gate for me now?
You heard her! Open the gates! And send word to Captain Ballon. Where you
Cool.
headed, girl?
West! To Meridian!
I'm not gonna loot their guys. Whew. That was a good little fight. I was worried. I was like, dang, don't want to have to put it back down on story. Hello.
Broken Stones is a hard run.
Whoa, you look cool.
You might want to have a word with Captain Ballon. He came from Meridian not long ago. You'll find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines.
Yeah, put them on easy too. I hacked them. Secret at the gates. Come here, Bull. We're gonna go directly to our checkpoint. I ain't going through town.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus. Who the woman is, one who looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
fuck is that? Excuse my language. That thing is huge. Does it care that I'm here? Stop hitting that. This is not Red Dead Redemption 2. I keep hitting R1 to stop the horse. Yeah, what are those things? What was that?
Save these for the trail.
Whoa, look at this. Nice spot. This world is beautiful. Love it. This is so pretty. Rich meat, fatty meat. That's what we need for those. Rich meat, fatty meat. We can make our own potions. Cool. No, that's alright. I don't want fast travel. How far away is it?
I'll have our place in order.
I was worried that was going to cause a problem hitting him. Boy, that's my complaint all the time.
What's the problem?
Betrayal.
I want
By my
some.
own blood.
I want an
I was meant to
adventure.
go on a machine hunting expedition to the Banuk Wilds with real hunters. Then the rumors began. New machines, an evil miasma, many dead Banuk, and so on and so forth. So my father won't allow me to go. Says there's too much danger for a noble scion.
Do you always do what your father tells you?
Yes.
Don't you?
Have you ever actually hunted machines?
I've had our bearers carry a lance horn for me to shoot at. Its movement was fearfully realistic.
What kind of new machines?
That's exactly it. My father doesn't even know. He only heard whispers in the Sun Court.
And the evil miasma?
Who knows what those tent-dwelling savages consider evil? Or a miasma. I just want to hunt, honestly. Why even give me a sword for my 16th year? What's a sword for if not for brandishing?
Hunting in the Banuk Wilds. Do you mean Banur?
Oh, no. That's so far from the sun's light. The expedition would be swallowed up. It's a place they call the Cut. Something of a no-man's land from,
The war?
But now it makes for excellent hunting. There's a pass through the northeastern mountains.
I guess I'll have to look into these rumors myself.
It's through a treacherous pass in the northeastern mountains. You can't mean to go alone to that sun-forsaken place. I suppose outlanders can do whatever they please. By the sun, if only I wasn't born noble!
Yeah, sounds tough.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I know what they were doing.
I thought Meridian was open to all
Machines or bandits
Carja.
try to get past me, they'll have a fight.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
It's not what I imagined. It's decent.
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Aaron, that other outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Aaron said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
I can take Red Maw. It's just an old thunderjaw that no one has defeated. It's about time.
If this keeps up, I'll be broke in a month. It's always the merchants who suffer.
City's locked down.
I'm not getting through, Outlander.
This is cool. Look at that. Let's put on a new outfit. We're in a new area.
Told you. Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Aaron's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Aaron. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Aaron, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
This is cool. I forgot about that guy.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
So many people here all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
Vengeance for Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? To lay siege to the citadel? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered. And her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
That looks like a picture of Olin's family. A lot of metal here. Could be just what I need. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
For the win.
Not to break anything, didn't I?
Couldn't be avoided.
Aren't you going to see what's down there?
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for.
Cap was messing around in here.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do. This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of you. I'll bet you're a machine hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
Sounds like someone needs to shank things up at the lodge.
Maybe. But it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark? What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Death and mayhem in the savage east.
Sun's making a show of it.
It's always the ones you least expect to cause you trouble.
Whoa, look at this city now. The sun's come up. Oh, look at the little dude. No. Can't have. You have my bow.
Oh, wonderful. I tell you.
Wow, this game is gorgeous. Crazy. Wow.
There's someone out there.
She fought for the Sundom. Yes, but it's away from
Whoa.
Honora. I'll say it this way. That kid makes you look fierce.
This is the Hunter's Lodge. Only members and invited guests are...
How do I get invited?
You've come all the way from the Savage East, right? You must have come across some of our hunting grounds. Each one has a set of hunting trials. If you pass a trial, you get an award called a half-sun. Win 3, and I'll let you in. Now off you go.
I'd do that.
This is the Hunter's Lodge. Only members and invited guests are allowed.
Yeah, I didn't get it. It was like Costco. My bad.
Each one. Now off you go.
I got it.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
What did you want to talk about?
You were an Outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
These metal flowers. What are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theradine sweeter still. Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
I could have sworn the other Saul was down here.
Don't pass up these goods.
Tell you what the sun demands.
Won't find better wares.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Others may. But I prefer a lazy moment to myself. Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics. It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work. Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics. Took over my brother's ship today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble. All have our place in the absorbable things.
What a day.
I love this bit.
Alright, I'm gonna have to take a little break here and then come back later with more of this. We'll be playing Fortnite tonight. I want to keep pushing on this and seeing more of this really, really cool looking world. So hopefully you enjoy it. We'll keep going, and hopefully you like the video and subscribe.